Hey Void, how you doing? Alright, so back into my way backlog. When I was trying to get through like the numericals of my then of my movies before I just kind of got distracted, so still working through some of those. Annoyingly, I've got a lot of them in my way backlog, so part of me is trying to wait till I catch up on that before kind of progressing. Also, the next movie, and it's not one I'm in a hurry to see, so kind of stalled out on that, but meanwhile, 1408, however, is a film that's very dear to my heart. I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, I love John Cusack in most things he turns up in, and you love Samuel L. Jackson. And even though he has more of a bit part in this, he is effective when he's on. All right, so it's based on a Stephen King short story, which I haven't read. At least I think it's a short story. It might be a novel. Just a story. I don't know. Hard to tell with King. Anyway, this one is about a guy then who travels around. He investigates paranormal, the hotels, I guess. Essentially, goes to haunted sites, stays at them, doesn't experience anything. Then writes a spooky little review about it, just to go on about the places he's stayed. It's cheap. It's cheap money for what he's doing. Anyway, he gets a note saying don't stay at room 1408 from in the Dolphin Hotel. So that's immediately what he goes to do. However, things are already odd from the get go as the manager, Samuel L. Jackson, says, no, don't stay in the room. And he's effectively thinks it's, for. He was just trying to draw up publicity, but the more Jackson goes on about it, it does make it seem like he legitimately is trying to keep him from the room. And how many deaths have happened in that room, it seems very strange. Also, the way that no one seems to want to go into the room, unless it's to clean it once a month. And then, even then, they treat it like it's a caged animal. Now, he makes a point of saying the room is not haunted, but it's an evil fucking room. It's no, well, maybe he doesn't really say he doesn't say it's a ghost. They never really say what is with 1408. And it's because there are some ghosts in the room, but those seem to be more the people trapped after their stay in 1408. So, and then it becomes pretty much a one-man show with with John Cusack, as he's stuck in the room and playing off everything the room's doing to him. And it's hard to describe all the things that go on in this film, as the room just screws with the guy. It's does everything it can just to make his life miserable, and to the point of pulling up personal traumas, to just basic ghost scares, to just doing everything just to make that room inhospitable. And pretty much indicating that the only way out is the ultimate way out. So, yeah. So for a PG-13 horror flick, this one actually delivers quite a bit. I was actually surprised at the rating on this one when I just picked it up, because it does not hold back. It does not pull punches. It does not feel PG-13. And this one delivers quite an emotional impact, particularly towards the end when you start seeing more of his past, more of his relationship with his estranged wife, with his daughter who passed away. All these deliver such an emotional appeal that it works. So it's more than just him going crazy in a room. So I highly recommend 1408. This one is circa 2007. Has it been that long already? So this is a movie when people usually come to go with a movie for me to recommend, or to sit down with someone and they haven't seen a lot of horror films and just don't. Then it's hard to find a one size fits all. 1408 is usually kind of one of my go tos for this one, because it hits on a lot of levels, and it's got some intensity without being too over the top. So for me, it's an easy 8 MacGuffin film. It's not perfect by any means, but it is effective and it's fun. So 1408 is what I've never hesitated to go back to. For me, I actually watched this with my partner just before I started reviewing everything, and so when I came to watch it again, I didn't have a problem just queuing it right up. So, really like 1408. Highly recommend. So, give it a chance if you haven't seen it. See you soon, Boyd.